Hello, welcome to the Action Break, and welcome to part 3 of my LEGO Clash Royale series. Today we have 9 minifigures, or characters, from the Clash Royale universe that I've been working on for the past few months. Some are new, some are way overdue. Nevertheless, I am very excited to show these to you, so without further ado, let's go get right into the video. Our first two builds are the Ice Spirit and the Guard. Now, the Ice Spirit does have a very simple design to it, but both the Ice Spirit and the Guard do require some decals, which I can show you on the screen right here, so you can print them out yourself. Yeah, on to the Guard's accessories. To make its staff, I basically just trimmed a sword so it could fit in the telescope piece and look nice. The shield is also trimmed with a pocket knife, and so is the helmet. Actually, I just trimmed sort of this part right here, and I drilled a hole so I could fit the feather in. So yeah, that was all done to make this figure look accurate to the game. So that is the Guard and the Ice Spirit. Up next we have the Bowler. Now, as much as I hate going against this card, it was pretty fun to make. For the body, I used the Genie from the Disney collectible minifigure series, and for the legs, I used the Babysitter's legs from the collectible minifigures series 16. So the boulder that he rolls is actually just made up from this simple design that you can see right here. It is not perfectly round, but it does roll, so that is a nice thing to have. And it just, yeah, you see it just rolled off my desk right here. His kilt is just really construction paper, brown construction paper, just folded, similar to really any kilt in the LEGO universe. The face is just, you know, painted. I'm not really the best painter, but I did give him sort of a sleepy look with those dark spots around the eyes, and yeah, it kind of looks cute. Obviously, this is not scaled appropriately. He's supposed to be like a giant, but I just could not resist using this torso from the Genie. So yeah, that is the Bowler. Now, I'm supposed to be playing Clash Royale, but this one card keeps kicking my ass. And that is the Elite Barbarian, folks. Now, the Barbarian itself is really nothing new, but the helmet, I mean, take a look at this helmet. I am super impressed with how this turned out. I mean, it is a little bit large, but to LEGO standards, I mean, if this were an actual set, I think this is probably what the helmet would look like. Just take a 360 look. I mean, look at that. I am just super impressed. And if you would like to make one yourself, all you need is this Urkai helmet from the Lord of the Rings line. Just sand off pretty much everything around it, and then add some clay in between the eye pieces, eye holes right there, and add some horns and paint, and pretty much you are set to go. And yeah, that is all I needed to do to make this Elite Barbarian helmet. And just one final look at that thing. I am super impressed. Probably the best job I've done on a custom minifigure ever. So yeah, that is the Elite Barbarian. Moving on to buildable figures, we have the Ice Golem and the Mega Minion. Now, the Ice Golem was quite a challenge because of it being so small and yet having so many features that you have to implement into it. The mouth can move, and so can the arms and legs, and there's just the back of the Ice Golem. And the Mega Minion, gosh, I hate this card. It's a little bit overpowered, and it's just annoying seeing it in almost every deck in the high arenas. So, but that's beside the point. The arms can move. They are actually really massive arms. This Mega Minion is really, truly a Mega Minion. The hands, as you can see, are just binocular pieces with teeth pieces just stuck into them, and in the head you can see that it does move quite a little bit. And unfortunately I wasn't able to get the grills in the helmet as I did in the Inferno Dragon, but it did accomplish the look, so I thought that was what was important. And in the back you can see that we have some of these axe blades as the wings. So yeah, there's a little bit of movement in the legs, but other than that, really nothing much to the Mega Minion. Unfortunately, it is a little hard to pose on the ground. It's really more of just something you display in the air, but yeah, I guess I'll just leave it like that, dead, which is where we'll be in a few balance updates. Up next we have two spawners, the Furnace and the Barbarian Hut. Now I'm going to start with the Furnace. As you can see in front of it there are two fire spirits, completely brick built, but behind here there's actually a light of brick, and when you press it, it activates a light and really gives the Furnace a realistic feel to it, so that was fun to build. Also, the Barbarian Hut right here, if we take a 360 look, you can sort of get an idea of the basic design of it. There's some like little bricks that are sticking out to give it that really realistic stone feel, and in there's also a sword, as you can see. But not only that, there is also a barrel on the outside from which the barbarians can practice cannibalism. And last but not least, we have the Royal Giant. Now this thing was a blast to design, no pun intended, but you know, as we take a look at this thing, you can see that I've used a lot of studs not on top technique. And for example, the arms right here, this right arm that he has, it is just connected by one stud right here, and just one technic hole. It just snaps on, and then you can just swing that arm around. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply to the other side because of this cannon that's in the way. But just take a quick look at that cannon. I mean, pretty happy with how that cannon turned out. Another thing is the head. Wow, I actually used a really weird technique to accomplish the eyes right here. Most of you probably know or remember the Minecraft set that came out a couple years ago, the very first Minecraft set, the Lego Ideas miniature world thing, that where it came like these micro figures. Anyways, I got that set and it came with an extra one, so I basically just took 2 of those, and I used the Royal Giant's nose to cover out one of the eyes, and and basically what we get now is just 2 eyes, and yeah, that was probably, I've never took advantage of a printed piece like that before, but yeah, it really does work. And finally, we have the legs down here. Now, they don't move, but that really isn't much of a problem because, like, since when does the Royal Giant need to walk to get anywhere? Well, that concludes this mock presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a comment down below, a thoughtful comment, nothing like this. Hey friends, I have found the working Clash Royale hack. Yeah, if I see a comment like that, I will shut that crap down, no exceptions. But on a positive note, if you would like to see more LEGO Clash Royale videos, there's going to be a link in the description to a playlist of all my creations for LEGO Clash Royale so far, and I'm going to be updating it as the series goes along. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and stay cool.